It is week 10 of the NFL season. Now, before we start into the predictions, we got our slip of the week. Starting it off, we have Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Houston Texans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the New England Patriots, and last but not least, the Los Angeles Chargers beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. But hopping into predictions, we have Thursday Night Football, Raiders Broncos. This should be clear and cut. The Broncos should win this, and maybe the Raiders make it competitive, but no matter what, the outcome is going to be Broncos on top. Then we have, I believe this is a Germany-Berlin game. We have Falcons, Colts. The Colts just got Sauce Gardner. They're clearly making it known that they're going to push for it. They're going to go all the way, and they're going to make a run this year. And honestly, can you blame them? This team's hot right now. You got to keep that momentum going. And the Falcons just haven't lived up to what they could be. And it's room for concern over there. But the Colts are the best team in this league right now. No doubt about it. Give me the Colts. Then we have Jags-Texans. Now, C.J. Stroud isn't playing. We got Davis Mills. Davis Mills could have a legacy game. I could see it happening. But I feel like the Jags are all around a better team. And they're going to compete. Maybe they're going to live up to the opposing team. But I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are just the better team here. They have better play calling, better players, and they just get a better performance. Give me the Jags. Bills, Dolphins, Bills, no doubt about it. Browns, Jets. This is such a bad game that it's going to be a good game. Mark my words. The Jets are a winless team right now. The Browns are just a team that just doesn't seem like they know what they're doing. Except for defensively, they know exactly what they're doing. But the Jets are so bad, and they just sold off so many pieces on their defense. Quinton Williams, Sauce Gardner. That is there room for them to just come back and just say, screw it, we're going to win this one? I don't know. They still got Brees Hall. Their offense really hasn't changed much. I know they traded a receiver, but they haven't changed much, and they just got a receiver from the Colts. This offense is only going to get better, in my opinion, if not stay the same, which is still has been a very competitive offense. And so how much is this defense of the Browns going to really affect them? I don't know. But what I do know is this is going to be a good game, actually. Honestly, I'm going to say Jets get their first win in this game. I think the Browns have really good defense, but Jets are going to find a way to get the job done. Give me the Jets. We have Patriots, Bucks. This is going to be a really good game. This honestly should be Sunday night if we're being completely honest here. I mean, Drake May playing out of his mind right now, MVP level. And then we have on the flip side, Baker Mayfield, who has just been a dog this year. And honestly, an MVP candidate within himself. Now, this is a very hurt Bucks team, but they still keep finding a way to win games and getting over the hump. And this is going to be an absolute offensive shootout. Now, what it's going to come down to is whose defense is just going to get more stops. And offensively, you don't have to worry. Defense is a massive problem for both these teams. I don't know who's really going to do it, and I'm just going to go based off offense and who I like more. I like the Bucks more. I think the Bucks are going to get the job done. I think they have the better receivers. I mean, when healthy, this is a dangerous Bucks team. And on the back stretch of the season, they're going to get all their players back healthy and ready for this postseason. They're going to be a dangerous postseason team. Give me the Bucks barely edging out the Patriots. I'm going to say by like a field goal. But we have Saints-Panthers. The Panthers should win this game, but I really can see a world where the Saints just come out on top. I don't know what it is. The Saints have just been a very competitive team. And I know this is going to be Tyler Shuck's first or second start. I don't know. But this team has just found a way to be competitive in every single game. And they like to hang in there a little bit. Now, I do think the Panthers are just going to win this one. I just don't think it should be competitive. But it's a division game. Anything can really happen. You never know. And just by that, I'm going to give the Saints a chance. But Panthers, I'm taking the Panthers to win, and they should win. Giants, Bears. This is an interesting matchup. The defense of the Giants is really good. That pass rush is a problem. And the Bears have been so wishy-washy. We don't really know what we're going to get from them on a week-to-week basis. However, the offense of the Giants isn't as good without Cam Scatterboo. And Jackson Dart, don't get me wrong, he's still very talented. He's still doing a good job, but the weapons aren't there. He lost his main one. He doesn't have his receiver one. It's kind of just get the job done. We'll see what we can do makeshift. But I feel like the Giants can win this game. I really do. Now, don't get me wrong. I think the Bears are a very competitive team, and they might just be a postseason team. But I think there's something about a team that you just count out that you just can't count out anymore. There's certain teams that you're gonna write off, but some players are just gonna make some plays happen. Jackson Dart is a player that is gonna make plays, and it is gonna be a problem for a defense. I think he's gonna be a problem for that Bears defense, and I think the Giants are gonna have a massive upset in this game. Then we have Ravens Vikings. Honestly, a really good game. Purple versus purple here. And J.J. McCarthy, he silenced a lot of hate, especially from me, I'm not going to lie. He had a very good performance, and he came up and he showed up. And the Ravens just also don't seem like the Ravens still. It's weird. They just haven't played the way they should be. And I know they're coming off a win. And I know Lamar is healthy. And this is really their time to start winning. They have a good stretch of games where the opponents aren't great. They need to be taking these games if they want to make a run, which they most definitely can. They have a good roster to do so. But I just haven't really seen what I wanted to see from them. They just haven't been on the same page, whether it's coaching, execution, or just getting the job done. And so I think the Vikings, though they still have a lot of learning experiences to go with J.J. McCarthy, I think the Vikings have more experience. I think they're going to get this job done. I think they beat the Ravens. Cardinals Seahawks. Division matchup. I firmly do believe the Cardinals win this game. We had a close one with them on Thursday Night Football. We lost by a field goal. I think the Cardinals are going to find a way to edge out this Seattle team with a good defensive play and Jacoby Brissett on offense. I think the Cardinals get the job done. And don't get me wrong, I think it's going to be a really close game, but I think the Cardinals win this game. Rams Niners. Honestly, this could go either way. We saw the first outing. If you hadn't, that sucks for you because that was a damn good game. But the Niners, they're still such a gritty team that could hang with anyone, and they're really only getting healthier. They're losing players, but they're still getting healthier every week. And this is game of the week, rightfully so. I think this could be back and forth. I don't know who's going to start this game, whether it's Mac Jones or Brock Purdy. Honestly, I'm on the Mac Jones train. Really, let Brock Purdy sit as much as you want because Mac Jones, he's getting the job done. To see a player take the beating Mac Jones takes and gets up like it's nothing, shrugs it off, goes to the sideline, starts throwing up, and then goes back in on the next drive, you love to see it. Okay, someone giving literally their all and playing damn good football. I love it, and so I can't count out the Niners here. I really think I called the upset last time they played them, and I'm gonna do it again. Give me the Niners beating the Rams for the second time. I really like them. I really like what they're doing. Like I said, only getting healthier. I think they get the job done. But then we have Lions, Washington. Prayers up for Jaden Daniels. That was a really, really gruesome injury. I can't even fathom what they're thinking right now. To be honest, if I'm Washington, given the situation, I don't know if Jaden Daniels has a chance to return this year or not. I don't know what the situation is. But if we're being honest here, if I'm Washington, I'm tanking the rest of this season, getting a top 10, top 5 pick, boosting up Jaden Daniels so he can be ready for next year with more talent on a roster and a team that's ready to go. But that's just me. Now, I know this team's going to still try to compete, allegedly, but whatever they're going to throw at the Lions, it's just not going to be enough. The Lions are a better team. Simply put, they are. The offense is just a problem, and defensively, they're not a perfect defense, but for Washington, they're damn near a perfect defense. This is not going to be as good of a Washington team without Jaden Daniels, and I don't see a world where Washington gets the job done. Give me the Lions. Steelers, Chargers, Sunday Night Football. I could see it going both ways, but the way I look at this is I think you look at the Chargers, they're better coached, they have better players, and I think they just know what they are more than the Steelers do. I feel like the Steelers are the same thing every year. They don't know what they're doing. They're going to bring in a new quarterback 1 year, see what he can do, try to fix this scheme, and yeah, I don't like it. And they found success so far, and they've really been productive, but I don't think the Steelers can hang on to that. I don't think they can hang their hat on that. And going up against a good Chargers team, I think Chargers get it done. Really, I think Herbert's going to have a good day. And though the running backs just aren't there right now, and we're really relying on Herbert, I think it's the weight Herbert can take. And I think they're going to get the job done and beat the Steelers. Monday Night Football, we have the Eagles versus the Packers. Now, this is an interesting game. We got the Greens going at it. I still really don't like the Eagles, if we're being completely honest. I think they are 100% still frauds. But their GM, Howie Roseman, what a guy. I've never seen a GM truly make and invest in the moves like he's making. He wants to see his team be a contender every single year, and he's doing whatever it takes to get the job done. And I mean, rightfully so, you should be doing that. But, wow. Jair Alexander, massive need. I mean, the corner play hasn't really been too great for them. And they got a massive hole right there filled up, and then when they got Jalen Phillips, an edge rusher that hasn't really been there, he's just filling up this team and got them ready to go for a late postseason run. Once again, I mean, they're a contending chance, and they're looking to do it again. But I still don't like them. I gotta be honest. I still think they're pretenders. I still don't like them. I don't know. But the Packers live up to their opponents, so this will be a good game. But they live down to their opponents too. They just lost to the Panthers, and the Panthers aren't a bad team. I'm not trying to say that. But the Panthers won by putting up, 16 points against what's supposed to be a top 5 defense and a pretty good offense. Yeah. There's definitely holes in the Packers here, but I feel like the Packers are going to find a way to just get the job done. I still think Micah Parsons isn't a good fit here, but I think Micah Parsons is going to have himself a day. I think they're going to find a way to get pressure on Jalen Hurts. And ultimately, the receivers the Packers have, they don't really have the true receiver one, but I feel like they're just going to find a way to just feed everyone in this game. Even with Tucker Kraft gone, I think they're going to find a way to get everyone going in this game and get everyone involved. And that defense is going to make just one more stop than Philly's defense, and the Packers are going to get this job done. But that's just me. Let me know down below your guys' predictions, and be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.